In my opinion, baseball is one of the most mentally challenging games ever created. So what separates the good ball players from the elite ball players is the ability to make adjustments very, very quickly to keep themselves mentally focused even when they're not having success. And you got to trust that all the work that you put in the off season, in the preseason, leading up to your first game is going to pay off. How's it going, everyone? HR Powell here, strength and conditioning coach with the University of Miami and Hurricanes baseball. We're going to go over 7 drills that can help improve your performance on and off the field. So keep in mind, depending on your fitness level, your fitness goals, and the time of year, the sets and reps of all of these exercises may vary. Most of these exercises will be anywhere from 3 to 5 sets and 3 to 7 reps. Let's get it. First exercise we're going to go over today is the barbell front squat. We're going to focus on racking the bar in a front rack position with the bar across our shoulders, our elbows nice and high, and we want to think about breaking our hips before our knees, which means we want to think about sitting back, not straight down. This exercise is extremely important to baseball because it's the foundation of explosive movement. The next exercise we're going to talk about is the barbell Romanian Deadlift. We want to start with our feet hip width apart in an alternated grip position. We want to constantly focus on driving our hips back towards the wall behind us. The hip hinge pattern, which is the key movement pattern in the RDL, may be the most fundamental movement in athletic performance. Next, we're going to talk about the med ball overhead slam. This exercise is very simple. We're going to keep our feet hip width apart in an athletic position. We want to raise the ball nice and high over our head and slam it through the floor as hard as we possibly can. Everything we do on the field is going to be explosive in nature, whether we're throwing a ball or swinging a bat. So med balls are a great way to increase explosive power on the field. Next, we're going to talk about the med ball rotational scoop toss. For this med ball throw, we're going to start with a much wider base. We're going to start with the ball on our front hip, rotate it towards our back pocket, explode through, throwing the ball into the wall in front of us, all while rotating through our backside. This exercise closely mimics a lot of the movements in baseball. Next up, we're going to start with some sprint drills. These drills are going to focus on explosive acceleration. The first drill up is a 3-point start. We're going to start with our back leg up and our front knee down. We're going to work on staying low and gaining ground towards our target. This drill allows us to create reactive, lateral, explosive power, which is a key component to many movements in the sport of baseball. For our next sprint drill, we're going to do something called the rocker start. For this drill, we're going to have our athletes start with their feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent in an athletic position. From here, we're going to do a short bound to our left side, balance on our left leg, and drive towards our target. This is a great drill to teach our athletes single leg balance and power off their backside. For our last drill, we're going to go over an arm care band routine. For the first exercise, the letter T, you want to straighten your arms out, raise them up to shoulder height, and pull them straight back while creating the letter T with your body. For our next arm care band exercise, we're going to do the letter Y. We want to now raise our arms at about 45 degrees from each shoulder. From here, we're going to return to the starting position while keeping our scaps locked in and repeat the movement. For our final arm care band exercise, we're going to perform the letter W. We want to start with our arms out in front. We're going to row the band in and rotate out. We're then going to return to the starting position and repeat this movement. This routine is essential to arm health and integrity throughout the entire season. We have a saying at Miami, embrace the suck. And I always kind of take that with me everywhere I go. There's a lot of difficult things that you're going to go through in life, playing sports, with your jobs, with your families, coming out of college with a ton of loans. Like you got to get off on the right foot, and it's all mentality. If you have the right mentality, it doesn't really matter what situation you come from. You're going to give yourself a chance as long as you're mentally tough to have success.